Welcome, everyone. We are opening two products tonight. Some Immaculate Baseball, which is the back half of a case we started on Wednesday night. And behind that, we're going to open a 12-box inner case of Certified Football. So lots of fun on tap for tonight. But before we start ripping, a little information to go over. So feedback, 100% automated. I do that just so you never have to wait on me. Anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you will instantly get the same in return. And of course, the second thing there, the most important thing on that page is to say thank you. I always appreciate you bidding and breaking and watching and chatting and all that kind of stuff. Next up, this is a list of what's coming up in the days ahead. So this is already listed on eBay, and we're going to be breaking it in the next few days. Tomorrow night, Sunday night, is actually an off night. On Monday, a half case of Gold Standard Football, an 8-box case of Encased Basketball, and the last full case that I have of Trinity Baseball. On Tuesday, the last full case that I have of Valiant Football. We will do a full 8-box case of Immaculate. Why does that keep saying football? It's supposed to say baseball, and every night, like, I somehow type football. You know what? Because I take it from the night before. And then I forget to change it, and then there we go, and now it says baseball. All right, well, whatever. You know what we're talking about. That is supposed to say baseball, not football. And then a 12-box case of Elements Football, which I think is the last of the Elements that I have. Wednesday is a new release day, and it's a big one. There are 4 new release products. We're going to tackle all 4 of them on release night. So we're going to start a little earlier than normal, 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. It will probably take us, I don't know, 2-3 hours, probably 3 hours to get through all this, I'm guessing. We will open a 10-box case of 2018-19 Contenders Optic Basketball, some Immaculate Collegiate Football, a 5-box case of that. We'll open a 6-box case of Immaculate Collegiate Football, along with an 8-box case of Topps Chrome Jumbo Baseball. So the Jumbo, of course, a different configuration than what we have in the hobby version of Topps Chrome. I think it's 5 autographs per box in the Jumbo version. Double check me on that, but if that's right, we'd be looking at a 40 autograph break there, which is pretty healthy. Thursday night will actually be an off night because guess what? I'll have to work on all that stuff we opened on Wednesday night to get it ready for shipping. And if I don't take Thursday night off, I'll be impossibly far behind. So here's what you need to know about tonight. Immaculate and Certified, I am projecting that will ship out to you approximately Wednesday. If I can get it out to you faster than that, I will gladly do so. It is always possible if I don't get it finished on Wednesday that it could slide a day later and be Thursday, but right now my estimate is Wednesday. Certified Football, every team is going to pull cards. We don't need to worry about consolation there. If, however, you get skunked in the Immaculate Baseball part of this break tonight, you are still going to get a package in the mail. It will have consolation card or cards in it. So anytime it is a paid shipping break, you're always going to get cards in the mail, even if your team is not pulled in the break. All right? So first up tonight, our 4-box half case of 2019 Immaculate Baseball half case break number 2. Of course, everything we're opening tonight ended tonight on eBay, Saturday night, the 27th of July. You'll find the team names are on one side, the winning bidders across from each team on the opposite side. Of course, we'll put up a news spreadsheet before we do the Certified Football break, so if you're here for that, don't wander too far off. Immaculate doesn't take us a terribly long time to get through. You probably noticed right there that your background looks a little blurry now. That is by design, so please don't let that concern you because that's just my way of fixing up the focus so that we can see everything up nice and close. Buckeyes here. Jay Rivers, how are you? Jay Rivers, I have not seen you in forever. How are things? And did you ever find your little kitty that got lost up in New York? I think it was, right? Did you ever come across that little fellow again. You said Adam Duvall has a 3-hit night for the Braves tonight, including a home run. Cool. I haven't had the Braves in my market today. I watched a little Yankees, Red Sox, not much of it. I had stuff to do today, but a little bit of it while it was in the background. And of course, I've had a little bit of the Reds, Rockies on in the background while working on getting ready for the break, and occasionally switching back and forth to the Astros game as well. But I did not know that Adam Duvall had that, but that is awesome. I'm glad he's doing well. Always like my ex-Cincinnati Reds players to do well no matter where they go. Buckeye, you just saw a break of this with 2 different one-of-ones for the Reds in the same break. Dang. That's pretty sweet. Who were they? Who are the players, Buckeye? Oh, you already typed it in. I just had to scroll down, didn't I? Scooter, Jeanette, and Ken Griffey Jr. Oh, sweet. Alan, you said the Mets are winning 3-0. Well, that's good news, too. I actually like the Mets. I know a lot of people kind of hate on the Mets, but I actually kind of like the Mets. Truthfully, there's not too many teams that I don't like. At least some of the players on the team, if not all the players on the team. As long as it's interesting to watch, that's what I care about. Jay Rivers, you said Herbie is lost. All right. Well, I am sorry to hear that, but I'm glad, as you say, everything else is good. So at least that's good news anyway, that everything else is well. I'm glad to hear it and glad to see you. So right now, Immaculate Baseball. Of course, you see we have one of these little boxes in each one of our tins. So it's basically 1 pack of cards per box. They just make it all fancy because they charge us a bazillion dollars for this product. So that's how they justify those high prices, you know, by giving us fancy packaging. That's what they would tell us. That's not what they would tell us, but that's part of it. We are starting things off with the Milwaukee Brewers and Jesus Aguilar, numbered to 10. I like starting off low numbered, and quad relics there, including part of a Majestic label, it looks like. Eric Hosmer is next out, San Diego Padres, numbered to 49 on that relic. And here's a relic for Clayton Kershaw to 49 in the Dodgers. A little bit of a rough corner down there, lower left. That will be a common theme throughout tonight. There will be rough corners and edges probably on the majority of cards, some to a lesser extent, but a hallmark of these thick cards, unfortunately. Edward, you said, oh, Gold. I know Goldschmidt has been burning it up, man. He must have hit another home run tonight because you said he's on a 6-game streak now. Sean Reed Foley for the Toronto Blue Jays to 99. Yeah, I mean, Goldschmidt was like surprisingly in a bit of a slump the first part of this year. But since the All-Star break, I mean, he has just been raking, man. Harrison Bader is out for the Cardinals. That is numbered to 49. Got a signature on a little piece of the baseball bat there, as well as a uniform relic. Last out of this box, it is a sticker autograph here. It's numbered to 10. It's the White Sox and Michael Kopech. Buckeye says, everybody's beating your Pirates now, even the Mets. Oh, listen, man. I mean, Pirates, Reds, Orioles, you know, it's hard for us fans of those teams. We, you know, you just got to kind of not get used to winning and you'll be okay. That's how I feel about it anyway. I'm just like, yeah, all right. No, I'm not going to worry about it too much. Chris Shaw for the San Francisco Giants, a really nice relic there. Jumbo patch numbered to 5. Very cool. A couple of letters from the uniform. That is numbered to 49. It's Corbin Burns for the Milwaukee Brewers. I see a little Aaron Judge in the offing here. That one to 99. Again, you can see a little chipping along some of these edges and corners. That's the Yankees. Dakota Hudson, and we've got this is a 1 of 1 too, so this is terrible. Look at that. All 4 of our corners have a lot of chipping and issues, which really is unfortunate considering this is a 1 of 1 and a signed one at that. It displays great from the front, but you're probably not going to be able to get it graded if you were inclined to do so because of the very rough back edges. But the relic, spectacular. The signature on the 1 of 1 printing plate, great stuff. Dakota Hudson and the Cardinals. Justice Sheffield makes an appearance for the Mariners. That is numbered to 99. Relic and autograph. Ooh, I didn't see, Buckeye, I didn't see that my Wildcats just got a commitment. Who committed to us? The number 7 recruit. Who is it? What's his name? I don't know if I know who it is. I didn't know we got anybody, though. Diamondbacks, John Duplantier. That is numbered to 49. You've got a relic and an autograph paired up on it. All right, we are 2 down, 2 to go. Now, remember, our next break of this, a little bit later in the week, is a full 8-box case. It's only this first case we busted up into 2 halves. Our remaining breaks, I anticipate, will be breaking by the full case. Chance Adams comes out here. Mr. Chance Adams, that is numbered to 6. That's a nice looking relic as well for the Yankees. And then numbered to 99, David Price and the Red Sox. How about that? A Yankee and a Red Sox out back to back. See, and that's the series that's been playing the last several days. Ichiro, Mariners, bad lower left corner. That is numbered to 99. Ortiz, Baltimore Orioles, numbered to 99. BJ Boston is who we got. All right, well, good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm assuming for upcoming year, right? For 18-19? Or we're in 18-19. Let's try that again. 19-20? The upcoming class is what I'm trying to say. I'm assuming he's in addition to the upcoming class. I hope that he is, because we need a little help, I think. How about Darryl Strawberry coming out for the Mets, numbered to 49? And last out of that box is Brandon Lowe to 49 for the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, last box mojo time. Let's see if we can pull something enormously fiery out of here to cap off this half case. Oh, he's in the class of 2020. Okay, well, that's still good, too. But I was hoping we would add somebody for the upcoming year, too. But, no, that's still good. Trey Mancini for the Orioles to 99. To 49, Walker Buehler. That is for the Dodgers. Yeah, I know. Every time I hear his name, you can't help but think of Ferris Bueller. Stay off. To 99, Bryce Harper, Phillies. Comes another Brandon Lowe. This one is numbered 210. Got a trio of relics there, and it's a sticker auto on that particular one. Ryan O'Hearn, Kansas City Royals to 99, chipping particularly along the lower right there for Mr. Ryan O'Hearn. And our last out, this will make someone happy. How about Dave Winfield to 25? Even got a little Yankee pinstripe in there to go with it. So very nice Dave Winfield coming out for the Yankees here in the very last card that we laid our hot little hands on. All right, so let's get ourselves a little recap action here. So for anybody who jumped in late, you missed part of it, you want another look at it, whatever the case, now is your chance. So that is Ryan O'Hearn for the Royals. We have Brandon Lowe out next. That was, of course, the Tampa Bay Rays. Bryce Harper for the Philadelphia Phillies. David Price, Red Sox. Chance Adams, Yankees. John Duplantier for the Diamondbacks. Dave Winfield and the Yankees. Walker Buehler, Dodgers. Trey Mancini, Orioles. Another Brandon Lowe for the Tampa Bay Rays. Darryl Strawberry for the Mets. Luis Ortiz for the Orioles. Ichiro, Mariners. Chris Shaw for the San Francisco Giants. Michael Kopech, White Sox. There's Harrison Bader for the Cardinals, followed by a little Sean Reed-Foley for the Toronto Blue Jays. Clayton Kershaw. I didn't say Dodgers, but Dodgers. Eric Hosmer for the Padres. I should always say the teams, I guess, shouldn't I? Jesus Aguilar for the Brewers. Justice Sheffield, Mariners. Here's this nice printing plate with the bag corners on the back, which is unfortunate. Dakota Hudson, St. Louis Cardinals. It is a 1-of-1. It's a really sweet looking little deal, other than the fact that all four of the corners are chewed up. Came that way right out of the pack. Aaron Judge for the Yankees, and Corbin Burns for the Brewers. Jay Rivers, we skunked you. Man, I am sorry to hear that, but you know you are still going to get something, right? So, still going to get a package in the mail. Might have another shot at maybe some better luck in there, but sorry about that. That's not a good welcome back, is it? Gina, you need the Dolphins to be great tonight. You got yelled at by your spouse for your bid, so you need to hit for the Dolphins. All right, well, let's just try to make that happen then, shall we? So we can keep you from getting in trouble there at the homestead. All right. So once again, anticipating this to be a Wednesday shipping date, most likely for everything that we are opening tonight. There's always the possibility I can get something out faster. If I can, I will happily do so. There's also always the possibility that if my week gets behind or off the rails for some reason, that it could go a day later on Thursday. But right now, my best estimate is Wednesday for both Immaculate and Certified. Certified, everybody's going to pull cards, so you don't need to worry about consolation there. In Immaculate that we just finished, if you get skunked there, you are still going to get a package of cards in the mail, card or cards, consolation. And, sometimes people have better luck with that, just by the way. So this is a 12-box case of certified football that we're getting ready to open up. It is an inner case, and we opened the first inner case from our master case. It sounds so official, doesn't it? On Wednesday night. So this is the second case that came out of basically just a bigger box. This is break number 2. Once again, it ended tonight on eBay, Saturday night, the 27th of July. SB buyers, you're just now getting here. Well, welcome. Sounds like you're just in time if you're here for Certified. If you're here for Immaculate, you might have missed that. But if you're here for Certified, your timing is impeccable. Rodney's here. Hi, Rodney. Oh, you sniped somebody with the Chargers and the Raiders, and you said you're not sorry. Oh, man. That's horrible. Phillies, Diamondbacks, and Royals. Yes to all 3, I believe. SB buyers, I think pretty sure we had all 3 in there out of the break we just finished. All right, let's get this case of Certified up here on the table and get cracking on this bad boy. Well, there was definitely a Diamondback because we had Duplantier, so I remember that for sure. And we had a Bryce Harper relic, so there was definitely a Philly. And I think there's a Royal. And Buckeye remembers a Royal of some sort, too. I don't really remember who it was, honestly, but it seems like we said Royal, so I think there's a Royal, too. But there's definitely was a Philly. There definitely was a Diamondback, and I think a Royal, too. You know, I'm the worst about remembering that stuff. I retain it usually about long enough to look at it, and that's about it. See, when you get old, there's not as much space in your brain. There you go. That's all I know to tell you. So 2019 certified. We are looking for 2 autograph and 2 memorabilia cards per box on average. That is always the key, isn't it, with Panini? They always say on average. So in the real world, what that means to us is that sometimes they leave out a hit and replace it with a points card. So if that happens, then we'll use random.org and give the points card a home with one of you using that route or that method. So the first one that we go through here, I will spend a little bit of extra time talking about the types of inserts and the things that we see that are numbered, etc. Now, when we go through subsequent boxes, we are definitely going to go through those a bit faster once we have a handle on what you can look to see and everything, what you can expect to find when we go a little speedier through the rest. Oh yeah, it might have been O'Hearn, Buckeye. You might be right. That could be right. That sounds right. And you need some 49ers and Titans mojo, and Rodney needs some Chargers and Raiders mojo. Let's get the mojo working. All right, so here's our first numbered card. There's loads of numbered cards in here to all kinds of different configurations. This one, of course, for Julio Jones and the Falcons, it is numbered to 35. And if we see that particular color, you can just expect, generally speaking, it will be numbered to 35. We're going to find lots of these Raise the Banners. They are just base cards. If there is one that is numbered or something unique about it, I will point it out to you. Otherwise, if you just see it go by, you can assume it's just a base version. Nick Bosa, new generation relic, out for the 49ers. So there you go. We got you started, Buckeye, anyway, with exactly who you said we'd find for you tonight. Seal of approval, that is another insert that we'll find lots of. The majority of them are going to be base inserts. These are just advertising cards. There will be a tremendous number of them as well. Hunter Henry is in here for the Chargers to 299. There are also quite a few high-numbered base cards in here, and those, for the most part, you know, unless they're like numbered to 99 or 75 or something, we mostly just keep going on those when they're 299 and above and stuff crazy. Tom Brady, that is on our gold team insert. There are lots of gold team inserts that we will see throughout. So this is an example of one of the base cards I'm talking about. It is numbered, but they're very high numbers, most of them. That one was to 450. So when they're high numbered like that, we're not going to call out all of those numbers. And there's a Jalen Ramsey Diamonds insert, unnumbered. Record breakers, another just base insert that are mostly not numbered. If we run across one that is numbered, we will, of course, stop and point that out and let you know. Antoine Wesley for the Ravens, numbered to 149. And Ezekiel Elliott, our latest NFL holdout candidate. I think Le'Veon Bell probably started something that we're all going to wish he didn't before it's finished. I mean, Ezekiel Elliott's got 2 years left on his contract, but he's holding out because he wants more money right now. That is Adderley and the Chargers, numbered to 50. A gold team, Peyton Manning. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, our fourth hit out of this box. It's for the Eagles to 499. Got a nice 4-color relic there and an autograph to go along with. Whenever you see the red, they are numbered to 99. So red are to 99. The kind of royal blue ones are to 50. And then there's kind of a more of a turquoise type blue. Those are to 35. So most of those will read out the number. And then the higher numbered base stuff is what we really don't read out most of the time. Buckeyes, you told Rodney he's going to get at least 2 Easton stick cards out of here. You know, Easton has been coming out of most products reasonably well, but from what you guys are telling me, I wasn't really familiar too much with Easton stick, but several of, maybe not you specifically tuned in tonight, but maybe you specifically tuned in tonight, but some of you who are here on a regular basis kind of gave me the lowdown on Easton, and it sounds like he's got quite a bit of upside, so might not be a bad thing if you pull a handful of Easton stick cards out of this or anything else, maybe. Might not be too shabby. Alrighty, box number 2, here we go. Yeah, that's what someone told me. You're saying he was better than Carson Wentz, and they went to the same school. That's pretty much exactly, might have been you who told me that before, Rodney, but yeah, someone in chat before enlightened me on how good that kid was. I wasn't familiar with him. Keith Brooking for the Atlanta Falcons, numbered 250. So the Falcons have a little low-numbered autograph hit there, headed their way. Gold team, Deshaun Watson. Well, I guess I could keep the gold teams out separate. I don't know why, just in case somebody asked me a question about one of them, I suppose. David Montgomery and the Chicago Bears. And David is numbered to 499. I always flip those advertising cards over to make sure that there's not a card stuck to the back of it. Sometimes there is one back there. Will Grier and the Panthers, a new generation jersey relic. Here's Mr. Christian McCaffrey, numbered to 299. He does not want to cooperate with me. There we go, for the Panthers. A gold team Matt Ryan. No, it's diamonds again. I was going to say, is that a new insert? But no, it's not the same one we've seen. To 199, Jamison Crowder for the Jets. Anytime you see that orange color, it will be to 199. So this is box number 3 that we're embarking upon right now. If anybody happens to be watching the Reds and Rockies and you want to keep me apprised on the score, I wouldn't be mad about it. My Reds were ahead the last that I saw. It was 3-1, but you know, sometimes that changes really quickly with the Reds. So you kind of never know. There's no lead that is big enough. Michael says it is still 3-1 for the Reds. All right. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. bottom of the 7th. Okay. All right, well, they're hanging in there then. Not too shabby, I guess. That is numbered to 99. It is Immortals and Randy Moss. He was I better double check that, Viking on that card. Some of these guys, of course, played for many different teams. Hollywood Brown, New Generation Jersey Relic, Baltimore Ravens, numbered to 199. It figures that Antonio Brown's cousin would have a nickname of Hollywood, doesn't it? D.D. Westbrook, that is the Jags, with a little Jersey Relic. Gina says the score is 26-3. Deion Sanders Gold Team. I tell you what, there have been some baseball games lately with scores like football games. That's to 199, Michael Thomas. There definitely have been some high-scoring baseball games in recent days and weeks. The Dallas Cowboys have a hit with Leon Lett. And Leon is numbered to 25. How about that? Little throwback ink all the way down to 25. For the Dallas Cowboys, that is to 199. Anthony Johnson, a Gold Team, Ben Roethlisberger. And Noah Fant for the Broncos. Noah is numbered to 299. What is this, box 4, I think, coming out right now? I think that is right, that's our 4th. Gina says the design of this card looks like aliens if you flip them really fast. I guess I could maybe see that. Maybe down at the bottom. Was that the eyes down at the bottom, I'm assuming? Down by the certified logo. Yeah, maybe. And of course you get that beautiful little flash of rainbow light if it's a prism and I have it held at the right angle to the light. So yeah, I could see how you could have some fun with that one. I don't know, there's been all that stuff in the news about those people that are going to storm Area 51. I think that's interesting. Rashawn Gary to 149 for the Packers. I mean, that's like a government facility that's in use to test all kinds of weaponry and spy gear and such. So I really am thinking it's probably not super easy to storm. I'm just saying, I don't think you're exactly going to be able to storm the top secret government facility, but hey, these people think they are. Darius Slayton for the Giants, numbered to 99, relic and autograph paired up on that one. Ezekiel Elliott Gold Team for the Cowboys. This one is numbered to 35 for the Vikings. That's a man who's got to play better. For the money he's being paid, he's got to play better for the Vikings. Hakeem Butler and the Arizona Cardinals. numbered to 199. That's always the risk, though, isn't it? When you bring in these guys on big contracts like that, that's always the risk. Even if they're, like, kind of okay, or even if they're maybe good, it's not really good enough, right? When they're on those high dollar contracts. Only great and fantastic and above are acceptable in those circumstances. That is numbered to 299. It's the Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen. It's like a championship or bust kind of scenario. You know, Bryce Harper is another guy. The Phillies paid so much for him. It's to 199, Drew Brees, and there's a gold team, Melvin Gordon. And, I mean, he's been okay this year. I mean, he's been good, and he's probably better than a whole lot of players that are out there. But is he great or fantastic or delivering you a World Series ring? Like, not really. Not right now, anyway. And that's when I think the fan base starts getting real agitated. And I'm guilty of that myself. I really am. I mean, you know, if you spend a lot of money for a guy, you know it's costing you needs elsewhere on your team to spend that money on that position. And you want that guy to be pretty special. And if they come out to be less than Superman, it's kind of disheartening. So hopefully Kirk Cousins will take the next step in the upcoming season. We'll see. Of course, we are inching ever closer to the start of football again. Training camps in session. We'll anxiously await news out of those to see how our rookies are doing, all the fun off-season stuff. And we still got the Major League Baseball deadline coming up. 31st, one deadline, hard deadline. No claiming off the waivers at the end of August this year and that sort of mess. So these teams, you know, keep hearing all these rumors. Everybody's going to be making their deals. Well, nobody's made any yet. Like, what are they waiting on? Probably judging performances from this weekend in certain cases. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, that is the Eagles. And you've got a relic and an autograph. It is numbered to 299. To 199, Dalvin Cook. And here comes a Viking, Dylan Mitchell. It is the bottom of the 8th, 3-1 Reds, no outs in the bottom of the 8th. All right, well, we're hanging in there, aren't we? That one is numbered to 5. Really low numbered hit there with Dylan Mitchell for the Vikings. It would be nice if the Reds could pull it out. I would be happy about that. New generation Drew Lock with a relic numbered to 199 for the Broncos. Numbered to 35, that's the boys. Little Cowboys action for Jalen Jelks. Calvin Ridley, Atlanta Falcons. Calvin is numbered to 299 with a relic, and then we have a gold team Jared Goff, and a little advertising card finishes up that box. Red Bull is my friend tonight. Gina's sister dolphins suck. No, Gina. You know better than to give up yet. We're not even halfway there. You know the tide can turn in an instant. All it takes is 1 or 2 good hits, and you'll be right back on the way. Rodney's like, basically feels your pain. Chargers and Raiders, he says they're not doing much better. But we're not even halfway there yet, kids. We won't be at the halfway point until we finish this box that's coming out of the wrappers right now. So you can't give up so readily, not so easily. A long ways to go. All right, let's take a look. See, just like that, we're about to change the luck of the Raiders. Derek Carr, number to 10, right? You like that? I mean, come on, man. Derek Carr to 10. I know it's not autographed, but still, to 10 is good. Ed Reed in the Baltimore Ravens. That one is numbered to 199. You said your brother-in-law caught the hay tractor on fire, burned up a $50,000 tractor to the frame. Oh, man. That's terrible. I mean, you guys had the issue earlier, late last year, early this year, where you had to rebuild all that anyway. I mean, they had to rebuild the barn and all that, and now your brother-in-law burned up your $50,000 tractor. Holy cow. Man, that's a tough one to swallow. I hope you like your brother-in-law. Easton Stick to 299 for the Chargers. Because, like, if you didn't like him to start with, that would just be it, man. But if you liked him to start with, you're probably like, well, that sucks, but okay. There was a gold team Jared Goff that went by. And a diamonds for J.J. Watt. Let's just make sure that one's not numbered. It looks like it ought to be, doesn't it? But no, it isn't. Still not. I don't know why that one seemed like it was different. Clearly, it was not. A new generation Riley Ridley for the Bears. That is a gold team Brett Favre. Here's another Derek Carr out of the same box for the Raiders. And that is a relic for Mr. Derek Carr to 299. Yeah, so you need $50,000 worth of Dolphins hits out of here. That might be a little tough. Listen, if we found you a $50,000 Dolphins hit out of certified football, well, that would indeed be fantastic. I don't know that we can get you quite that far. But, you know, we're gonna, you know, we'll try. We'll try to do our part. This is Andy Isabella for the Cardinals. Got a little bit of chipping down there. You can see that white spot on that bottom edge. And Andy here is numbered to 199, relic and autograph. Devontae Parker for the Dolphins. Oh, man, I thought it was going to be autographed because it was turned around the other way. Shoot, it's just numbered. It's numbered, high numbered, too, to 450. I'm sorry. I was thinking that was going to be good for you, and then it turns out to not be so much. But we're still working on it for you. That is numbered to 99 for the Packers, Jace Sternberger. Another Raider, Hunter Renfrow. And Hunter is numbered to 499. See what I tell you about needing only one box to change your luck, right? Raiders had 3 hits out of there. All right, so that was our halfway box. So we have opened 6. We have 6 remaining. SD buyers, you need a $4,000 hit to replace your air conditioning unit. All right. Well, dang, man. Like, again, I'm not sure if the Mojo's got $4,000 worth of hits in here, but we will try. We will try, all right? We will do our best anyway. I'm sorry that your air conditioner went out. That is not fun. I had to replace one when I bought my place. Our AC went out, probably the existing unit that was here when we bought it. I don't know, went out probably a year or two after we moved in. So we had to buy a new one. And when it went out maybe 60 days after the warranty expired. And of course they wouldn't do anything. They were just like, oh, F you. And so we had to replace it again at, 5 years after having just replaced it. And that's right as they had switched over from whatever they used to use, I can't even remember, Freon, I guess it was, to this Puron, the synthetic stuff. So those had just come out, and you know how expensive everything is when it just comes out. So yeah, we had to pay like $9,000 to get the next one, which was so stupid. Now, of course, the price for those are back down to normal, but it was just our rotten luck that it went out when it did, right as that changeover happened. There was a gold team, Baker Mayfield, that went through. And this is N'Keal Harry for the Patriots, numbered to 299. Rodney says, anytime that you say your team sucks, they hit. All right. Well, and SB buyers, you need the Saints. And Ray is here. Hi, Ray. He says that last box was a teaser box. I'm not sure what that means, Ray. I'm a little dense sometimes. You got to help me out with that one. Derrick Henry for the Titans. That is numbered to 299. Are you saying it's just kind of getting going with your team, in other words, that sort of thing? Maybe, perhaps. And this is numbered to 199. Christian McCaffrey for the Panthers. That Immortals there, Troy Aikman, was numbered to 399. I couldn't even read the number. I had to get it up closer to look at it. 450. I see a TJ Hawkinson on the horizon for the Lions. Michael, it is 3-1 Reds, about to start the top of the ninth. We're still hanging in there. So there's TJ for the Lions, and a few more to look through out of this box. Raise the banner for the Cowboys, number to 25. A minor problem of some sort down there with that lower left corner. You can see it just because the light hits it differently. And on those foil type cards, if there's any kind of little bend or imperfection, that's exactly what happens. So you've got some minor imperfection on the lower left-hand corner of that. And San Francisco 49ers, there's a gold team first for Ben Roethlisberger. And the Steelers, here's Brent Jones, San Francisco 49ers. And that one is numbered 260. I've had a lot of kind of throwback autographs in here so far, which is kind of cool too. Gina says, you're counting on me. You're counting on me to find you something for your Dolphins. Oh, that's a lot of pressure, Gina. That's a lot of pressure. I'm going to try. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I'm calling forth the mojo. Nicholas, you don't need to make up any money, but you would like to have some Giants hits. All right, we'll work on your Giants, too. Maybe some Daniel Jones would be good, huh? Daniel Jones would be a nice little hit. What does everybody think about that? My bet is they're going to start Eli, and they're going to let Eli play for about 3 or 4 games, and Eli's going to play about the way he's been playing for the last couple of years, and they're going to yank him about week 3, maybe week 4, and the rest of the way through it's going to be Daniel Jones. That's my prediction. Gina, you're going to switch to the Jets, and they suck too. Well, no, you've got more rookies in the product probably for Dolphins than Jets this year. I mean, there are some Jets people in here, obviously, but there's probably more Dolphins this year. You guys know how that works. It fluctuates from year to year. But look at that. There's a Dolphin, right as Gina's just bad-mouthing him, giving up on him, telling him to go pound rocks. Here comes Minkah Fitzpatrick. It's a relic, but at least it's a hit. So we're headed in the right direction for your Dolphins. That is numbered, what does that say, to 200 or 299? 200 straight up, I think it said, for Minkah Fitzpatrick. Rodney, then you think Daniel Jones will get benched after week 6 for the quarterback they drafted last year? Who is their quarterback from last year? Oh, yeah, what is that kid's name? Shoot, I can't think of that kid's name. To 199, Marlon Mack and the Colts. Daggone it, why can't I think of that kid's name? We pulled him a bunch last year, too. Number 235, a little Tom Brady insert for the Patriots on a Diamonds insert. The Buffalo Bills, Devin Singletary. And the Bills are numbered to 199. Here is a gold team Ezekiel Elliott. Nicholas, you said you did some revamping on the O-line. You're talking about the Giants? Oh, yeah, for sure. And you think if Eli's winning, they'll leave him in, even if he's kind of looking whatever. You think they'll leave him in? I guess if he's winning, I guess it doesn't really matter if he's looking good or not, right? I mean, frankly, they've left him in this amount of time. Oh, you're going to training camp on Friday. Nicholas, that's going to be fun. Bryce Love comes out for the Redskins. That is numbered to 299. And the Reds won 3-1. Yay. Thank you, Michael. Justin Watson for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, numbered to 149. But you know, of course, the Jets, they picked up Le'Veon Bell. It's numbered to 99 in the offseason. And, you know, everybody's still giving Le'Veon a lot of grief because he's doing 1,000,001 things other than focusing on football. And considering, you know, the guy took all of last year off, and there were some pictures of him where he was looking a little Pillsbury Doughboy-ish, and so I think the general consensus was, hey, maybe you should put your head down and work now that you have this contract and not be worrying so much about your rap career and other things. So he's been getting some flack, and of course, you know, he's got to say his piece about it, and he says, amongst other things, you know, like he's ready and people shouldn't worry about it, that he's ready for 500 touches this year with the Jets. Now, does anybody see that happening? I do not. I do not see that happening. I mean, maybe, but I don't think so. But we'll see. I mean, he's got to back up quite a bit of what he's been talking about for a year now. And Antonio Brown's got to back up his words up in Oakland, too. So we'll see. Frankly, I'm just happy that it's not like a soap opera at training camp this year for the Steelers. It's not like every article you read talks about how dysfunctional the Steelers training camp is, so I'm just kind of happy about that, frankly. It's a change pace for us. Pat Mahomes, Kansas City Chiefs. That one is numbered to 10 on a Diamonds insert. Rodney, you think he'll have 245 touches? So you're thinking about half of what he says he'll get, or what he says he's ready for, I should say. I don't know. I don't know how much they'll utilize him. I mean, I really do question the kind of shape he's in. Maybe he's gotten more up to speed. We'll see. Mecole Hardman Jr. to 199, Kansas City Chiefs. But I mean, he's good. There's no question about that. But he hadn't played a game in over a year. Emmanuel Butler to 199. And you know how it goes. There's being in shape, and then there's being in game shape, as they say. So I think he's gonna have to play a few before he's in game shape. Josh Jacobs comes out with a new generation relic for the Raiders. A gold team for Charles Woodson. Michael, you haven't seen anything good come out for your Rams yet either. We do have our work cut out for us. We got lots of teams then looking for, don't we? That was to 199. We've had lots of these for your Rams, gold team Jared Goffs, but I know that's not what you're really looking for. Here's another Raider, Hunter Renfrow, new generation. Oh, Rodney, you got multiple text streams going on there, do you? Are you putting in your food order with somebody? And you accidentally going to text us? All right, that's fine. All right, one of our hits got replaced by a 400 points card. It's going to sit right up there in housekeeping. We will give it out at the end of the break using random.org. A lot of times when we get points cards, it means that there's a big hit somewhere in the case. We hope that will be the same that happens tonight. We don't know yet, but let's hope for that. This is box number 10 that is coming out of the wrappers right now. Yeah, you were texting with your kid, putting in your food order. I love it, man. Oh, we haven't seen Saints yet for you either, SB buyers. And we've got to work on that too, don't we? We've got a lot on our Mojo wish list for these last 3 boxes, don't we? So I think the next time we break this, which I will probably do Friday of the upcoming week, I think we'll probably do it as a master case, meaning 24 total boxes, 2 12-box cases. That's what I'm inclined to lean towards anyway. Minkah Fitzpatrick for the Dolphins, numbered 275 with that relic. So the next time you see it listed, just make sure you look at the quantity, because sometimes I change them up from half case to full case, or in this case, full case to 2 cases, Doug Baldwin to 50, Seahawks. I mean, I imagine everybody checks the quantity anyway, but just, a friendly reminder. Matt Ryan for the Falcons on a gold team that went by. There's another gold team. It is Roger Staubach featured on that one. Numbered to 99, that's the Kansas City Chiefs and Damian Williams. Gary Jennings Jr., Seahawks. Seattle with a nice looking relic and autograph there at the bottom, numbered to 299. Numbered to 35. That's the Jags. Raquel Armstead. This might be our first Steeler of the night, too, now that I think about it, as a matter of fact. This is Benny Snell Jr., New Generation. Looks like it's not numbered, just a base jersey relic for Benny Snell. Brian Burns, Carolina Panthers. Brian, numbered to 25. Cool. For the Panthers. Cool little hit there. All right, 10 down, 2 to go. Rodney's giving me grief because of the Benny Snell. He says every time I break football that I always find a Benny Snell. Maybe it's just fate, right? So, I mean, I graduated from UK. Benny Snell graduated from UK. He went to my favorite pro team, the Steelers, from my alma mater to my favorite pro team. So maybe that's just, maybe Benny Snell and I are just meant to match up in every break. Actually, I don't think we've pulled him in every break, but we have pulled him a fair amount. I do think he's going to be pretty good. I mean, he's a little small, on the smallish side, but I mean, man, he can just drag guys especially to be a little on the smaller side. So I don't think he's really an every down kind of back, but he works very hard and he gets a lot of yards, just grinds them out. And I do think he'll be useful. I think he'll play. I just don't think he's an every down back, but I do think he's going to play. Hopefully be pretty good. New Generation Darius Slayton to 299, Giants. And Ezekiel Elliott for the Cowboys, numbered to 450. Devin Hester for the Bears, Immortals, numbered to 399. Darius Geis to 199 for the Redskins. I think we've got a Calvin Ridley hit upon us here, perhaps, for the Falcons. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it is just going to be numbered. No, it is a hit. Okay. I was like, oh, man. I went back and forth. I thought it was thicker, and then that card was attached, but it turned out to be one anyway. Numbered to 50, Calvin Ridley and the Atlanta Falcons. You said, I thought you said Benny Snell was your favorite protein. Not pro team. Okay, I didn't enunciate very well. My favorite professional football team. Yeah, I am kind of a little... You guys remember that cartoon character named Mumbly from way back? It was a little dog, I think, named Mumbly. A.J. Brown, New Generation Titans relic. That was me being Mumbly, I guess. Tom Brady, Gold Team, Patriots. A Gold Team Charles Woodson out behind it for the Raiders. And who is that? David Sills for the Bills to 199. Lamar Jackson, Baltimore Ravens. Numbered 299. He is allegedly taking to the new playbook quite readily, so that's good news if you're a Ravens fan. A redemption. We're going to flip it over at the end of the break. Fortunately, that's not far away, so you don't have to wait too long. After we check it out, find out what is on the other side, we will head to the Panini website and get a little more information about it on the website. So we are now officially at last box mojo time. And I know that there are several of you who are waiting for some mojo. So we're going to have to try to conjure it up out of here, out of this last box. Buckeye's on it, already typing in last box mojo over there. You think the redemption is going to be Benny Snell? It could be. I think he is a redemption in a lot of products for his autograph, so it's not outside the realm of possibility that he is a redemption in here. We will see how it shakes out. Ay. That pack did not want to be opened. Okay. There is another Immortals. That one to $3.90 or to $2.99 on that one. Sorry, Chris Spielman for the Lions. A gold team, Pat Mahomes, Kansas City Chiefs. A new generation, Andy Isabella for the Cardinals. So just so everybody knows how things are going to flow, after we look through the rest of this box, we'll flip over that redemption, head to the Panini website, get it verified. Then we'll give away the 400 rewards points using random.org. Then we will recap and then put up spreadsheet information one final time. This is Will Greer and the Panthers. That is a nice looking relic. It is numbered to 199. And that is a guy who might end up seeing the field too, considering that Cam Newton has been hurt throughout the last several seasons, at least for a few games every season, it seems. Although, allegedly, this latest surgery's got him back up and running. Ryan Finley and the Bengals. SB buyers, we're still working on your Saints. Antonio Brown, gold team, Raiders. That one is numbered to 99. It is Nick Chubb for the Browns. We have another rewards point. Daggone, man. 2 rewards points in this box. That's to $3.99. A Devin Bush for the Steelers. So 2 rewards points, and really not a huge hit in here like normally I would associate with 2 rewards points. So I don't know what happened there. Stupid Panini messing us over. But, well, what are we going to do? Not much we can do, is there? Other than save them up and hope you get something good off their website. So let's see who this is. It is Paris Campbell. It's going to be the Colts. Freshman Fabric Mirror Signatures Orange. So one would assume numbered to 199 for the Colts. But we need to wander our little selves over here and find out now, don't we? I had it set up for baseball because I thought we might find a redemption in there, and we didn't. So let me get us set up here for football, and we'll scroll around and find it. What did I say the card set was? Freshman Fabric Mirror Signatures Orange. La. Card number 221. Paris Campbell, Colts, to $299. $299 for that one. Let me get him all labeled up here. And then we've got some rewards points to give away. So what we're going to do, I'll bring you along with. I will go to the spreadsheet, copy all the team names. We'll go to random.org and paste them in because I have 10 or more items in the list, I will be doing random only one time. Whoever comes up in the number 1 position after we randomize gets that. Whoever comes up in the number 2 position after we randomize gets the 250 points. So the number 1 will get 400 points. The second on the list, the 250 points after we randomize. So this is easy. This is the easy part. Just scroll right on through here and do a quick little copy. And buzz right on back over here to Firefox and do a quick little paste in our dear friend or sometimes foe, random.org. Scrolling through it so that you can see all of the teams were properly pasted in there. Good luck, everybody. It is the Eagles with 400 points and the Texans with 250 points. So Eagles and Texans taking home the points cards tonight. All right. I made a mess on that, but that's all right. That's why it's in a sleeve, so it doesn't matter if I make a mess on it or not. So, because I kind of did. So 400 points card goes to the Eagles, thanks to random.org. 250 goes to the Texans, also due to random.org. We had a single redemption. It is Paris Campbell for the Colts to 299. Now we're going to recap what we've got here. It's a gigantic stack of hits. So we've got Cardinals, Redskins, Dolphins. Who is that? Oh, that's the Titans. It's Derrick Henry. I was thinking rookie. I'm thinking, who is that guy? Yeah, I know. N'Keal Harry and the Patriots. There's the Raiders. There's more Raiders. Lots of Raiders everywhere you look. Falcons, the Cowboys, the Jags, Ravens, Panthers, the Bears, Falcons, Eagles, Ravens, Chargers, 49ers, Bengals, Panthers, Ravens, Ravens, is that? No, A.J. Brown, Titans, sorry, Titans. And there's another Falcon. There were a lot of Falcons. I didn't realize there were that many. Giants. Followed by another Panther. Didn't realize we had as many of those either as we've had. That is Steelers, Seahawks, Dolphins. Next up, Raiders and Chiefs. And Justin Watson for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. There's the Buffalo Bills with Devin Singletary, the 49ers, the Lions, the Cardinals, and the Bears. Chargers, Broncos, Vikings, Eagles, Packers, Broncos, Bills, Cardinals, and the Giants again. I forgot about that one too. I forgot we hit that for the Giants. All right, guys and gals, that is the break. That is the recap. Let's put up the spreadsheet information one final time. Anybody who missed it earlier, we're going to take a look at when you can expect your stuff to ship and also what's coming up in the days ahead. So Wednesday, that's when I think I will get it out the door and on the way to you. I might be able to get it out sooner. If I am able to do so, I will do so with pleasure. I always would rather be ahead than behind. And of course, if something unexpected happens, could always slide a day later to Thursday. But right now, my best estimate is Wednesday. Everybody pulled cards here and certified, so you don't have to worry about consolation cards in this particular break. If, however, you were in the Immaculate Baseball break, and in that break you got skunked, You are still going to get a package in the mail. It will still have cards in it. Consolation card or cards will ship out to you anytime you're on a paid shipping break with me. You're going to get a package, okay? If it's a free shipping break, that's different. We usually hold those until your next package ships on the Consolation. But anytime it's a paid break, you will get a little package in the mail. So this time, no different. Tomorrow night is an off night. No breaks tomorrow night, but we'll be back at it on Monday night with Gold Standard Football, Encased Basketball, and Trinity Baseball. On Tuesday night, it'll be Valiant Football, Immaculate Baseball, and Elements Football. On Wednesday, we're going to start early, 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. That means all of our auctions are ending earlier than normal too, FYI. It is a big new release day. It will be a long break. Bring a snack, bring water, bring a movie to watch. Anyway, it'll be Contenders Optic Basketball Inner Case, a full case of Immaculate Collegiate Football, a full case of Majestic Football, and a full case of Topps Chrome Jumbo Baseball. And then, of course, Thursday night will be an off night because, I'll have to sort and ship all that massive amount of stuff that we're going to open on Wednesday night. So can't let it pile up. You know how that goes. And that is all of the news that I have to share with you tonight. So once again, thanks for being here. Always appreciate you spending some time with me. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will be back at it again Monday night. So if I do not see you again then, I hope I will see you again soon. Have a great weekend. We'll catch you Monday. Bye now.